Attack on Titan, Volume 3, Side Story, Captain Levi. Right. Over a century ago, humanity had to contend with imminent destruction at the hands of its natural enemy, themselves. Ooh. Little kid. Is that supposed to be Levi? One Titan's like bleeding out. That Titan's not real skinny. Okay. The surviving humans built a threefold gigantic rampart, therefore achieving 100 years of peace. But 5 years ago, that very same peace came to end. There's a colossal titan. A colossal titan smashed open the gate, and humanity was ravaged again, as the titans unleashed upon it their century-old hunger. They don't need to eat humans. The humans relinquished their outermost wall, sustaining the loss of 20% of their population, along with that 1/3 of their territory. Their living space now restricted to the confines of the two remaining walls. But at the same time, humanity's eyes were now opened. How dare they? That was my mother. I will wipe them out, erase them from this world, every last one of them. And 5 years later, the Scouting Legion undertook a sally outside the walls, fearless of the Titans. Human and financial resources were invested in them, along with hope. Here they come! The Scouting Legion's main force is here. Chief Elvin. Please kick some Titan's butt for us. Hey, look. This is humanity's most powerful soldier, Lance Corporal Ravioli. As strong by himself as an entire brigade. And he's looking over like three. Somebody please shut those goddamn brats. Good thing those wide-eyed kids don't know what a cleanliness freak you are. They'd be in for a rude awakening. Open up. The land past this gate is Titan territory. Let's recapture the ground we lost to them 5 years ago. The members of the Scouting Legion, who are entrusted with this mission, represent the accumulation of humanity's knowledge and wisdom. The Scouting Legion's survival rate increased drastically due to some strategic adjustments. But the detachments sent into the Titan's territory still sustained over 30% worth of losses every time. Such is the gap between the power of humanity and that of the Titans. Just getting eaten. Dude did not do arm day. Stabbed his eye. Even now, you will see. Even now, the human race still has what it takes to destroy you. The last one standing will be us humans. You scumbags! Mark my words! Corporal Reveille will find you and... Here he comes. Dude cut out. Massive chunk. Titan's down. Okay, he's on the roof. A single one on the right. A couple on the left. Corporal, sir. I've gathered the reinforcements. Petra, you take care of the soldiers down there. Take all the remaining men and help them with the Titans Titans on the left, on the right. After the right side, I will sort things out myself. Ooh, two. Look so freaking silly. They do. Every last one of you. Get behind it. Boom. Get ready. Oh. Steps on his back. Did you just cut off the head? Like completely? It looks like it. Okay. Now there's another Titan. Just throws his blade in the eyes. Whoopsie. If only you would quit squirming. I'm gonna make ground meat out of you. And I can't do that properly if you don't stay put. Oh, he's going in. Slice. What is he cutting? Oh, he's cutting down it. Ah. He's all bloody. Oh. Let's clean it up. Bloody heck. This is disgusting. Hey there. Petra. What's wrong with this one? Corporal. He's bleeding. And there's no stopping it. Huh? Corporal. What? Did I contribute to the human cause? Or did I die pointlessly without even making a difference? Puts up his hand. You can grab it. He does grab it. You've done more than enough already. For now. For now and for the times to come. I will take up your will. It shall give me strength. I will eradicate the Titans. Even if it's the last thing I do. You have my word. Corporal! He's gone. Huh? Did he hear everything I had to say? Yes, I'm sure he did, sir. Was he saying that out of kindness, or do you really mean it? Look at him. He seems to be resting so peacefully. Fine then. Okay? Reveille, we're falling back. Falling back? Are we gonna see this to the end? Or did my men die for nothing? Give me one reason to agree. The Titans have all started to move north, towards the sea. The exact same thing happened 5 years ago. There's gotta be something going on in town. The wall. So this is happening, during? Like, when is this placed? Chances are the Titans managed to destroy it. They're going in through the hole. Chapter 10. What happened to the left arm? F it. F! Do you remember? Oh, there's his hand or his arm just dropping to the ground. Is it gonna be still there? Ah! It's like, yeah. It seemed like missing leg 2. Things were not meant to be this way. I'm not the one I'm not the one I used to be 5 years ago. I've been training like heck. I've been thinking over and over about how would I get the better of them. And Armor's just sitting there on the roof while he's being looked at. How they would no longer take everything from me. Mama, I'm hot. I'm so hot. They're digested. Why does it come to this? Why do I keep having it all stripped away from me? Darn it. It's all over now. My life. My dreams. Sinking back. F it. F it. I'm not giving up. I'll erase them from this world. Kill them all. Till the last. Up close and personal. Ooh. Why is Armin not like paying attention to this? When you saw this, or do you see this? He's just getting bloated. Boom, just ripping out. Oh, just stand there victorious. Ah! Oh, this is another Titan. Start walking. We're gonna, I'll wipe you, erase you from this world. I'll wipe you out. Kill you all. To last. Dude, like, just karate chopping them. Has been been, nope, tossed. We're like, not today. Again. Kill again. I want to kill more. More. Heaps of them. I'm gonna kill them dead. Eren. Huh? Oh, he was dreaming? And he's busy to shoot too. They're all looking at him. Okay. In the walls. They're in the corner. Eren. Huh? Eren. You can move about already. Can you? Are you fully conscious? Tell me everything. Talk to me. We're bound to figure it out. Hey, you heard that? Huh? He was like, I'm gonna kill them all. I'm gonna kill them dead. Yeah, we heard him, alright. He was talking about us. How do they know that he was talking about them? He intends to kill and he does. Wait. What are they talking about? How come? They are surrounding us three and pointing their swords at us. Last time I checked. Those were meant to kill Titans. Why? Why are they looking at me like that? They're all just scared. No way. What I saw. It was just a dream, right? I still got my arm attached. It's just a clean line. What the? Trainee Eren. You have come to your senses, I see. The behavior you three exhibit makes you look like traitors to humanity. Therefore, I'm going to have to decide how we should dispose of your lives. Try and pull any trick, or to leave that spot, and you'll be eating explosives. We'll shoot without hesitation. Like our cannons, huh? We'll go straight to the point. What are you really? Human or Titan? Well, it's human. Just look at it. What kind of question is that? Why are they glaring at me like that? It's as if they were looking at some kind of freak. I'm a freak then. Is that what you mean? I fail to understand the meaning of your question, sir. Huh? Are you playing dumb with me, gosh darn freak? Come on, just try again. We'll dust you on the spot. You won't even have the time to assume your true form. His true form is that form. Lots of people saw what happened. Did they see what happened? They were right there, watching you come out of that Titan. We humans are facing an invasion of your monstrous kind into Rose Rose. It doesn't matter if you number among the trainees sanctioned by the king himself. It is perfectly suitable to swiftly eliminate any threat. In this, I know I'm right. That freakishly strong Titan who destroyed Wall Maria 5 years ago might show up again anytime now. Our very existence, that of the human race, is at stake. We cannot afford to fail as we did back then. Understand? We have no more time or soldiers to spare on your account. All of you blown to Kingdom Come. Your defense strategy is a clear one. Our defense strategy, okay. I strongly doubt we'll get any worthwhile information out of him, sir. As you said, it's a waste of our time and forces. If we attack now, we can take him down easily. Let's pulverize him while he's still assuming a human form. My specialty. It involves flesh. and lacerating therefore, or thereof. You just draw close enough, and I'll be happy to demonstrate. Should anyone wish to experience my technique, by all means, feel free to come this way. they're, they're rightfully scared. Captain, this is Mikasa Ackerman, assigned to the rear guard with the rest of us elite soldiers. Ooh. Isn't the guy who, like, came back, like he saw something 5 years ago? She's as good by herself as 100 ordinary soldiers. If you lose her, it will hurt the human forces greatly. Hey, what are you guys doing? What are you all doing here? Mikasa, what are you trying to accomplish fighting humans? I say let's flee somewhere within the confines of the wall. I don't care whom I have to fight. I will not allow Eren to get killed. That's all I'm saying. We can talk this over. Anyone will get scared out of their wits when faced with a situation that they don't understand. Yep. So I'm the only one who doesn't believe that I'm a Titan. That's it. Darn it. I don't have the faintest memory of how I ended up here. I feel so numb. I can't even stand. And if they don't like what I have to say, I'm a dead man. Me, dying by human hands. That's ridiculous. First things first. What did he say again? That I came out from inside a Titan? What's he talking about? What the heck does that mean? If all that stuff was more than just a dream, that means the part of my arm where the clothes missing has grown back, just like it would for a Titan. I'll ask again. What are you really? Okay, I can't screw up on the answer. I'm not the only one who died. That's right. I'm just like you, and I've always been. I'm human. I see. Please don't resent us for this. We have no other choice. You see, no man has ever been in a position to see the evil in their own hearts. What the heck am I doing? I merely said what I hope to be true. Oh, they're about to shoot him. Eren, Armin, up the wall. Let's flee. That's enough. Don't mind me. You guys get away from me. Huh? This is bad. At this rate. Oh, they're up on the wall. Up there too. So please listen. We'll tell you everything we know about the Titans. This isn't happening. It can't be. And, oh, the key. How did he get the key? Was it when his father gave him the shot, or because like 5 years ago, before the Titans came, he took the key. So when did they meet his father? Eren. When I get back, there's that room in the basement, which I've always kept secret. Well, I'll show it to you. Eren, see this key? Be sure to keep it on your person at all times. And whenever you see it, and whenever you see it, remember, he's out in the woods. It is indispensable that you go to that basement. With this injection, you will experience losses of memory. Okay. So his father made him a Titan. He's crying. That's why I can't explain anything right now. But someday, when you go to the basement, you'll find out the truth. The journey will be a bitter and harsh one. But you must reconquer Val Maria and reach that basement. The power ought to prove useful then, so he did see his son after the wall was destroyed. And for the way to use it, their memory should teach you what you need to know. And he's about to shoot. If you wish to protect Mikasa and Armin, you must embrace this power. He's pulling close. Comes the cannonball. And becomes its master. Biting on his thumb. Ooh, blood. Ooh, steam. Oh. Ribs in his arms being formed. Boom. Palm. Oh, exploded. Exploded the cannonball. Just saved him. What's the hiccuping? And they're on the ribs. Wah! Okay. It's a nice color. Chapter 11. Chapter 11. Response. Like, they're getting hurled into a net. Playing with cannons. It's holding fast. It's holding fast to those harpoons, alright. Creating a defense flesh wall out of the tines themselves was a technological squad's idea. Still, we can't afford to let our guards down. Well, Hans. Should anything happen, however improbable, we must be able to handle it smoothly. The tines might force their way through, or a colossal tine could show up out of nowhere. The edge of this wall is no less than the front line of the battle between them and the human race. What's wrong? Well, our mission is proceeding without a hitch. But I'm still worried about our companions assigned to the vanguard, sir. Yeah. As of right now, the less we know, the better. We must concentrate solely on the ambush, and nothing else. Just like we first did during training. I understand the 3 kids who escaped with you 5 years ago have joined the military as trainees, Captain Hans. They're on frontline duty too. Yeah. My apologies, sir. I talk too much. It's alright. Pardon? They're tough kids. Each one has a little something to help them survive. Advanced combat skills for the first one, great mental fortitude for the second, and the third one can count on his outstanding intelligence. So, I'm guessing Mikasa's combat, Aaron's mental fortitude, and Armin's outstanding intelligence. They're doing fine. They're alive. I'm sure of it. Yeah. And there's a bunch of squads preparing. And trainees, equip yourself. Get in team formation to await orders. They're just sitting down. There's Connie. Krista. Is that Marco too? And that's how we managed to get our hands on some gas. Oh my god. So sorry. To think I'd volunteer so many times to help supply everyone. After all the trouble we went through to get that gas, now everyone and their mom knows about it. I mean, someone right here just couldn't keep his darn mouth shut. So the people that aren't here with us right now are all. Yeah. Really? Even Mikasa? The Mikasa? I thought Mikasa was merely lagging behind. Like Jean and others. But, well. Hey, Jean. She wounded or something? There's Jean. Remember whole Annie. That's confidential stuff. We're forbidden to tell. Though I'm not so sure how well that whole secrecy thing will work out. Confidential? What's that about? It's not the kind of thing you can keep under wraps. I expect before long, all of humanity will know. Assuming there's still a human race to to speak of. Huh? Marco, I'm totally worthless. I saw my comrades devoured. Ran from me. They couldn't fight the Titans. My friends were eaten alive. There's, Sasha? Yeah. But I didn't feel even the slightest hint of sadness or hate. I was just thankful from the bottom of my heart that it wasn't me. But next time it's going to be my turn. Now I understand what our job is all about. Truth is, we're meant to fight against the Titans again and again and again until we get devoured. This is like a whiny baby. I'm not gonna be eaten alive. It might as well happen it might happen now. Stop it. Get a grip, man. You're not the only one who's scared. Everyone else is terrorized, even as they fight. Take a look at Sasha. Even after what happened, she's still a splendid warrior. She's still as splendid a warrior as ever. Sasha's freaking out too. Excuse me. It's about my stomach. I'm hurting. Can you please count me among the wounded? It's over. We're doomed. Don't. What's he gonna do? A cannon? Why are they firing only one shot? Hey, that came from inside the wall. They breached through the. Did they breach through the floodgate? They can't have. It's one of the sturdiest positions we've got. Surely that was just a straight projectile. Even then, what's with all that smoke? We got Reiner and Jean. Is that Titan vapor? No way. Huh? And Reiner's going in. Reiner! There's Annie watching. She's up there too. Hey guys! That Bertold behind them? Going up? Okay. Oh, that's Jean. What the heck? They see the Titan corpse? Kaz and Armin. Everyone's just freaked out. Oh. He's in there? Huh? Oh, he's coming out. Ah! He's like, rooted, vessels. They were attached. Such heat. What the heck is this? I remember hearing the cannon shot. After that, there was that horrible noise and that shock. It's so hot. And what are we doing inside this gigantic skeleton? It's Eren. He protected us. That's all we need to know for now. Hey, you guys alright? Eren, what is that? No idea. But it's gonna evaporate any minute. Just like a Titan corpse would. We need to step away. Perhaps they're still assessing the situation, or maybe they're a bit less on edge. Them soldiers can't see what it is we're up to for now, but eventually they'll likely start attacking again. I seriously doubt they'll be inclined to listen to me after what they just saw. I just remembered one thing though. The basement. The basement back home. My old man told me everything would make sense once I went there. Whatever it is I've become, he's also the one responsible for it. If I go, I'll probably find out the truth about the Titans as well. Darn it. Eren, if you knew such a thing, why hide it? Thousands of men from the Scouting Legion died for that information, and the hope it represents for humanity. And it was stashed away in our basement all along. What was he thinking? And while we're at it, where did you vanish to 5 years ago? Why did you leave us? To do what, Eren? We have other matters requiring our attention at the moment. Ah, right. I'm getting out there. Where to? And how? For now, anywhere will do. From there, I'll just get past the wall and go to the basement. I just need to turn into a Titan once again. Is he gonna be able to do it? Or does it require a lot of stamina? For real? Can you really do that? I don't know how I'm doing it myself, but I believe I can. Just like I don't know how I make my arm move, but I'm able to do so anyway. That skeleton thing came to me unconsciously. I just wanted to protect us against the cannon, which is why it was rather limited in what it could do, and decayed away so quickly. Could Eren be a Titan? Or did he just conjure up a Titan to manipulate? He probably doesn't even know himself. This time, I'll go for something with a lot more clout. 15-year class, just like the one I used to kick Titan butt. Eren, you got a nosebleed. Oh, the bleed out. You look terribly sick too. And you're breathing heavily. Let's take a lot out of them. You're not all healthy. That much is obvious. It doesn't matter how bad a shape I'm in right now. Anyway, I got a couple of ideas. If you quit trying to protect me, you might be able to get away with your lives. I've caused you a metric ton of trouble already, but from now on, I'll be playing solo. You can't. Eren. I'm coming too. No, you're not. You're staying behind. If I can't keep up, you needn't worry about me. But I needn't take orders from you either. I said, cut the stuff. You hear me? I'm not your little brother nor your kid. The soldiers aren't going to engage us in close combat, it seems. If they were, Mikasa would have picked up on it faster. You can say psychic. Oh, flashback. For like restraining kid. Eren like beat him to 2. Is that Armin? Trying to pull him back. Should take them another 20 seconds at the shortest to reload the cannon. I expect Eren will have made his move and left the place by then. Why am I remembering that stuff now of all times? Because this is the end of us, perhaps. I need to get scared. Ultimately, I've been nothing but a coward to the very end. I've lost count on the number of times they saved me. Yet I haven't returned the favor even once. How can I call myself an equal and a friend in such conditions? How could I possibly say I want to accompany him? I'm not even sure I could keep up. I really hate this. Like, Armin's been like one of the dumbest people. Like, oh, I don't know if I'm good enough. I don't know if I'm good enough. Blah blah blah. When they're like, wait, you're our friend. Maybe you should stop acting like that. Now, it's over. The 3 of us had been together for the last time. He's reading his book. Eren, Mikasa, wait a second. I said I had 2 ideas, remember? I come with this as a last resort, and I wanted to let you know about it. As food for thought, if you will. What we'll do next is for Armin to decide. And Armin's like, what? For me? Excuse me? Even I can tell how unrealistic my plan sounds. This Titan's power I have would be a most useful tool into the army's hands. This is gonna sound crazy, but if you can convince the military that I'm no threat to them, then I'll trust you on this, and that's what we'll do. If you think you can't pull it off, I'll go with the initial plan. You got 15 seconds left to make up your mind. Can you do it? Or not? Whatever you say, I shall hear your advice. Aaron, why would you trust me with such a crucial choice? You're good at making the good calls when things go south, right? I thought I'd rely on that. When did I ever do such a thing? It's been a solid 5 years. So many things happened since, huh? Oh. If you hadn't called upon Han-san, Mikasa and I would have become Titan food by now. We'd be dead. So Armin got Hans to go after them. Wow. Armin, if you have anything in mind, I'll trust your judgment as well. They're reloading. It was me all along, and he saved them. I was the one convincing myself. I was powerless. I was a burden. See? He convinced himself so much that he was a burden that they're looking at him as he's their friend, but he's like, I'm weak. When if he would just stop trying so hard and went back to normal and stopped being a big JA, everything would be fine. Maybe apologize. They never thought such a thing. Not for a second. Armin's like a bad character. As for how persuasive I've ever been beyond this, Aaron and Mikasa have entrusted me with their lives. That means I'm the one person they trust above anyone else. Armin. I'll win them over or die trying. You guys try to look as unthreatening as you possibly can. I don't know if Mikasa can look unthreatening. Aaron's case was pretty much closed the moment he turned in a Titan to fight the others. And my mind's still an unholy mess, no matter. I'll pull this off. I'll make it up as I go along if I have to. Stop right there, scum. He's human. He's the humankind's enemy, sir. We're willing to yield all the information we've gathered regarding the Titans. Quit pleading for your life. We won't hear it. You just revealed your true colors right in front of us. But you're still talking? Now that's rich. If you're trying to say he's not a Titan, show me the proof. Failing that, we will just eliminate the threat that he represents. There's no need for proof. That's right. Who needs proof? It was never about what we should acknowledge him as in the first place. Excuse me? I understand that many people saw what happened. Then they must have seen him fight against the Titans as well. And they must have seen the Titans swarming around him as well, trying to eat him. That means those Titans regard him the same way they consider us humans, as food. No matter how we try to slice it, that much is undeniable. But why are they trying to eat like the humans in the Aaron's Titan form? True enough. That's right. That dude might actually be on our side. We got Reiner and Jean watching up. We're going to attack. Get in position. Don't get ensnared into their traps, no matter how clever they are. Their ways are alien to us, and have always been. What? I wouldn't put it past them to be able to turn into humans. Well, first of all, there are humans. They've always been humans. We shan't let them have their way with us any longer. No, God, no. I can't think straight anymore. I fear. That's all I have in my the fear. That's all I have in my mind. That's all I have in mind right now. Aaron, Mikasa. They're like, yeah, we have faith in you, dude. He's looking, I am, and I remain a soldier, sworn to dedicate my heart and soul to restoration of humankind. I have no greater ambition than to give of my life, should it help that cause. Let's add that Titan power of his to our own remaining forces. We might even be able to reconquer the town that way. For the human race's greatest glory, I shall use what little time remains till I go to my grave, to advocate the strategic advantage that he represents. Let them beg for their lives all they want. My job is to obey the rules. Lawbreakers are to be eliminated. That's enough. Ooh. Brittle as a twig, just as you've always been. Don't you see how beautiful a salute that was? Commander Pixis, I barely arrived here, but I believe I'm catching on fast enough. You take care of spearheading the reinforcements. As for me, something tells me that I would do well to listen to what those three have to say. Commander Pixis, oh man, coming in like, oh man, we know. Oh, he obviously looks like he's the one to talk to. The Scouting Legion reported that the Titans would show up from the south. More precisely, in the town we lived in back in the day, the Shiganshina district, south of Almeria, the rampart that was breached by the Titans, which makes the Trost district the likeliest target of the following attack, as it is located closest to where Shiganshina used to be. Pixis, highest ranked administrator of the southern region, which includes Trost. A man given full authority regarding the defense of humanity's key district. And he's waving off. Also well known for his natural eccentricity. Eccentricity? I guess I'll never find one. Huh? Guess I'll never find one. I wouldn't mind being eaten by one of those Titans if she happened to be a stunning beauty. Chapter 12, Icon. And they're looking up the wall. What's the commander thinking? Up there of all places, those freaks, without so much as one bodyguard. Captain, sir, the squadron is assembled. All right, good job. Is that Hans or? Okay, I see. Going to that basement would answer all of your questions. Yes. Sir, do you believe me? For now, I'll keep in mind everything for which you can't provide any positive proof by yourself. I believe that is the best course of action. However, provided your intent to attain material that can make sense out of this whole mess, I shall personally see to your protection and that of your friends. Training Armin, was it, sir? You mentioned something earlier about how using some manner of Titan power might enable us to recapture the town, I believe. Do you really mean that? Or was it just some desperate plea for your life? It was both. Wow. What I meant back then is that an errant-turned Titan could carry that large rock all the way to the destroyed gate in order to block it. Yeah, that's like quite a ways away. That's probably like the closest boulder. just a simplistic idea I came up with. I wanted to believe that Aaron's power could help us disentangle the situation. Of course, I really wanted to avoid execution, but... Huh? Training Aaron. Can you close up that hole? Ooh. I'll see to it, sir. No matter what. Ooh. Well said. Spoken like a real man. Calling the staff officers. We need to discuss strategy. No way. This is crazy. It's just some over-optimistic, poor thought-out plan I came up with. He can't just go along with it. I agree, but presumably, there's a critical matter that needs to be considered before we so much as think of carrying out the plan. Commander Pixis is well aware of the situation. The Titans aren't our own enemies. Huh? These are the enemies. 2 more. Oh, 3 more show up. No, 2 more show up. Oh, 3, yeah. We're racing against time. Move out. Young soldiers. A plan to recapture Trost? As in right away? We're gonna... you've gotta be kidding. We can't close up that hole in the gate. We don't have the technology. Well, I better create something. What is the top brass thinking? If we enter the Trost district again, we'll just die pointlessly. Since we can't repair the hole, all we can do is die defending Wall Rosie. Darn it. Who are they? Glory Hounds? Again? We're going back to heck again? No, I don't want to die. I want to see my family, please. Daz, watch out, man. You're too loud. He's like freaking out. You there. I heard that. You want to walk away from your given assignment, do you? Yes, sir, I do. This is nothing short of mass suicide, and it's a veilous nothing. There's no point. What do you make of humanity? What do you make of the rules? It'd be well within my rights to have you executed on the spot. Fine. It's 100 times better than end up as Titan food. Well, it's basically the same thing. If he kill himself and Titan ate him, he's still dead. Hey, did you hear that? Hardly surprising given the situation. Say, I wish someone would rebel here as well. Huh? Me too. I want to choose the way I go down at least. Hey you, I was joking. Do it. Come again? Make as much noise as possible. With as many people as you can. There's much discontent within the ranks of this within the stationary troops. I'll take advantage of the commotion and to get away. Get away? Where to? I'll go to my daughter. The gate here is gonna go down anyway. Just abandoning it. It was said that before the land fell under the Titan control, humanity continually tore itself apart over differences in race or principles. Yeah, well, when one group is violent, they want to destroy society, and the other group isn't, and they want to stop them, and it's hard to say they're wrong. That's when someone spoke thusly. What if a mighty enemy appeared that happened not to be human? Men would probably unite and stop fighting amongst themselves. What do you think? I did hear about that folktale, but that's an extremely optimistic outlook, sir. Say say like a good bedside story. Ha ha ha. Your mind is a twisted maze, just like my own. Even now that this powerful foe has driven us into a corner, there's still a far cry from united, or we're still a far cry from united, from what I can tell. Indeed. If we can't unite to begin with, we hardly stand a chance at all in battle. Aaron. Oh, Hans. I see you're right. Huh? Focus on my mission. Darn him. Some way to distress his superior right there. Judging from his attitude, I reckon Mikasa and Armin are also doing fine. Huh? What? What's Aaron doing right next to the commander? Wasn't Aaron saluting too? Soldiers, attention! They're like, huh? I'm about to lay out our strategy for the reconquest of Trost district. Our objective is the gate that has been destroyed. To succeed, we must do two things: reach the hole and stopper it. And stopper it? Is that even a real word? And block it. Block it? The heck? How do we do such a thing? As for the way we'll proceed, let me start by introducing this young man, Aaron Yeager from the trainings unit. What? Aaron? I was like, what? We've been carrying out secret experiments on Titan shifting, and he's the successful result of that endeavor. He has the ability to purge the body of a Titan and control it well. Purge. That doesn't seem like the right word. Emerge a Titan? I don't think I understood everything the commander just said. That's just because I'm stupid, right? Right. Who said that? Right? If only you'd shut up for a minute, stupid. He will turn in a Titan, pick up that large rock not far from the front gate, and carry it to the destroyed gate, and block the hole. Your role, ladies and gentlemen, is to protect him from the other Titans until such time as he's done moving the stone. It's gonna be a hard mission. We don't need to fight the Titans. So sorry for butting in. I know I'm just a trainee. Doesn't matter. Go on, let's hear it. Yeah, is it Armin saying that? We know that Titans react to unusually high concentrations of humans by giving chase. We use that to lure them next to the wall. I believe this way we can keep the Titans away from Aaron while keeping direct contact to the minimum. We can take them down later with the cannons without incurring any casualties in the process. But since we can't quite leave Aaron completely defenseless, we might want to assign a small elite team to his protection. On top of which, there's no way we can avoid confrontation with the Titans pouring in through the hole. That's what we need a crack team for. Ooh, it's gonna be the crack team. Okay, got it. We got the map out. Now the plan just needs to be needs to be fine-tuned. But the thing with the plan is that it's contingent upon Aaron's closing the hole with that stone. So long as that variable remains an unknown, the whole strategy stands on shaky ground. True enough, it's perfectly normal to feel you're just marching countless people to their deaths when the central part of your plan remains uncertain. But I can understand what Commander Pixis has in mind as well. One thing is, we've got a time issue on our hands. The Titans are pouring into town endlessly, even as we speak. Yeah, they gotta do this the right way. The odds of success of any recovery plan while the town is positively teeming with Titans is depressingly low. In addition to which, Walrosie is very likely to sustain a breach also. Then there's one more thing. Fear alone will only give you so far as a motivator. Pick up the enormous stone? That's just... Is that it? Are the Titans finally controlling us humans now? Bollocks. I'm not letting you dispose of my life over that kind of nonsense. What do you guys think we are, huh? Throwing away blades? Heck no. Human weapons? Huh? What a load of bunk. How many of us did they expect to take them seriously? You gotta be kidding. Hey, wait. Do you want a capital offense on your head? Humanity's done for. I'm spending what little time is left with my family. They would have us all die today. They would. I'm out of here. Me too. Count me in. And the people are just deserting. Whoa, if that trend continues, we're in trouble. Huh? We're just falling apart. Say your prayers, filthy mutineers. I'll cut you down right where you stand. Ooh, Pixis. Here are my orders. Those of you who leave the place now will be pardoned. Oh. What? Commander. Titans are terrible creatures, and once someone gives in to that fear, they can never fight one of them again. Those of you who have already experienced that dread are free to go away. Finally, those of you who would allow their own parents, siblings, and loved ones to experience such terror for themselves, are all free to walk away. They're not. That's the one thing I can't do. I just can't let that happen, because my daughter is the very last hope I have left. Are they still going? I have no idea. I have no idea if I'll be able to use that time power thing to pick up that rock. My duty is clear enough. Yeah, the whole thing may well be just a sham, but still, I have to succeed nevertheless. I must do this thing. I just have to, for the sake of bringing hope. Let us talk about 4 years ago, about the operation for the recovery of Walmaria. I believe I needn't bother with an explanation. You all understand where I'm coming from, where I'm going with this. A reconquest plan that had a nice ring to it, but essentially, it was just a calling of the unemployed masses the government could no longer afford to support. Everyone kept silent about it, thus allowing to be driven out of their collective doom. Thanks to this, we have been able to survive within the confined space of these walls. It was a sin of which all of us humans are guilty, myself included. So they let all those people die? Conflict with the inhabitants of Walmaria never became a prominent issue, since they've always been attacking in small groups. But what now? If Wall Rosie is breached, we won't get away with a mere 20% less mouths to feed. With only Wall Cena left to live in, not even half of what remains of humanity would live on. If the human race dies out, it won't be because the Titans ate us all, but because we humans have been our own bane. They're just going in. We cannot allow death to proceed any further within our walls. Therefore, I will ask this of you: please die where you are. They're going. Aaron, you feeling alright? Yeah. Much better than when I was surrounded anyway. Stupid train. They said you were a human weapon or whatever. So long as you're able to close up that wall, I don't care. We'll make your protection our highest priority. We're counting on you. Yes, sir. We'll reach the shortest route to the rock soon. As far as I can tell, there are no Titans in sight. It seems everybody's playing the part of the decoy well enough. Ever since the Titans appeared, mankind never had the upper hand, not even once. Titans always advancing, humans retreating again and again. We've been stripped of our territory. But once the plan succeeds, we have stolen back some ground for the first time. Yeah. Over here. Let's go. The second's done. Humankind will claim its first victory. They're going in. Woo. Spider-Man. Compared to what was taken away from humanity, it might not be much. It's a boulder. That's a huge boulder. Was by a tent? But for the race of man, this one step, he's Biden, seeing transform, will be a tremendous leap forward. See, oh, here goes. Boom. Boom. Raw. Yeah. When you handle matters on a human scale, there is simply no way someone could pick up that stone. But we can count on Aaron's great power to show us the way. Aaron. Oh! Just punches her. There's like a bench there. Okay. Chapter 13. Wound. We've more or less managed to gather most of the Titans into one corner of the town. Why not like block them off? Well, I guess I can do that. Aspire our best efforts to avoid confrontation. We lost about 20% of our men, sir. We did not lose them. Those soldiers didn't just go die for no reason. They did it because I gave them an order. This is a crucial moment. The outcome of which shall decide whether mankind lives or dies. If humanity can survive as a result of my actions, I will gladly accept to be branded a mass murderer. Oh, Mikasa lives. Like, dodged it like a boss. He's like swinging again. It's like, did he break his hand? Huh? Mikasa! He's like, why is Aaron doing this? Hey! Mikasa, stop it! Get away from that thing! Aaron! Don't you recognize me? It's me, Mikasa. I'm your family. You need to pick up that stone and block the hole. Mission failure. Alright, I got it. We have no such thing as a secret weapon. Aaron, you are human. You are. Mikasa, get out of the way. Boom, punches himself in the face. Just knocks himself out. What's the deal? It's just one of those brainless titans. Aaron. Squad lead Eden. Titans in approach from the front gate. Two of them, 10 and 6 meter classes. There's one more behind us, 12 meters, and it's coming our way, sir. Again, I say we should retreat. Closing up the gate was never some kid's job anyway. Hey, it really sucks big time, but we should get out of here. Because it's just glaring at him. A red smoke bomb from the league team. The blockading operation must have run into some serious complications. Because they're just watching. Is he drunk? All for nothing. Our comrades, sir. They all died for nothing. Commander Pixis, let's quickly resume defensive formation and head to the gate. We just need your approval. No. We should order the team to pull back. No. Continue to draw the Titans to the corner of the town. As for the elite team, we'll trust the commanding officer on the field to do the right thing. They aren't just capable. They're the cream of the crop. People who hold the future of humanity between their hands. We will not admit defeat so easily. There's one thing we can do to make sure our fallen soldiers didn't die in vain. It's to keep up the struggle for as long as we live. But Smoke, does that mean they failed? How come? Eren, Mikasa, what the heck's going on? Huh? Oh, Armin's going. Marco's like, what are you doing? Hello. What's the holdup? Just give the order. Ian, this isn't your fault. The whole plan never stood on solid ground to begin with. Everybody knows it. Mikasa's going in. It was worth a try, sure. But we've been trying more than enough as it is. Okay, me and my team are climbing up the wall. Huh. Mikasa with their blade. Wait. Calm down, Mikasa. Team Rico, take down the Titan on the rear. Team Matabi and my own will deal with the couple in the front. Excuse me? I'm the one in command here. Shut up and follow my orders. We cannot allow Eren to remain defenseless any longer. Change the plans. We'll take Eren from the Titans until such time as he's recovered. Since approaching him would be unwise, we can only wait for him to manage something on his own. But the potential he represents for humanity is just too great. We can't afford to let go of that so easily. Because unlike any of us, there's no replacing him. Hundreds of us already died for the sake of Mr. Faulty Human Weapon, just on the first try. Let him regenerate. So you still find it in yourself to repeat such nonsense? Precisely. No matter the casualties or how many times it takes, combat must continue. Ian, are you mad? How then? Let's hear it. How do we defeat the Titans? You tell me. What other way is there to sort this whole mess out? Without loss of life, while remaining human all the way. How do we prevail against the Titans' overwhelming power? Way to defeat the Titans. Of course, I don't know any. Right. If we'd known of such a method, things wouldn't have come to this. That's why. Our job right now might suck, but it still needs doing. Our job is to throw away our lives for the sake of this obscure human weapon. Our job is to die as bravely as we possibly can. What is your tragedy, huh? As humans, this is about the best we can do. Die like animals for something that might not even pay off. And they're going. So, what will it be? This is the battle we can fight. This is as good a struggle as we'll ever put up. He's like, yeah, right. I'm not convinced. Rico, I'll follow the plan. I believe you got a point. I will teach them to fear the greatness of human beings, fighting with all they've got. Because you see, I'm not so convinced about the whole dying a pointless death deal. Leave the 12 meters class on the rear to my team. The time for idle the time for idle chatting is over, Ian. Let's go. Those Titans up ahead are waiting. Right. Thank you very much, Squad Leader Ian. Mikasa. There's no need to thank me. I have no idea what you were going to do, and I confess, that scared the heck out of me. Still, there's no way we can proceed with the initial plan. The new strategy should give you all latitude to display your skills. Sir, seeing as you'll be fighting to protect your love, his family. Oh, he sees right through that. Let's look at Aaron. His head is like blowing off. His tongue just sticking out. He has regenerating damage because the wounds he sustained back then. How's it going to affect Aaron? We're not even sure Aaron can return to his normal shape in the first place. No. Enough. No matter how hard I think about it, I have no way to know. For now, I'll just do my thing. Okay. Just in there. He's like all the way plugged in. Huh? What the? What am I doing here? Am I sitting? I can't see a thing. What day is it today? Where am I? Because he has no tight eyes. I can see him with my tight eyes. What the? Oh, I'm home. Yawn. What? Sleep. He knocked himself out? Aaron! What the heck are you doing? Aaron! Shoot! Behind us! A 13-meter class. Make its way across the building to get at Aaron. Oh, it's climbing over. Huh? More times coming in through the gate, sir. 4 10-meter classes. 4 10-meter class. Mikasa, the one from behind is all yours. Roger that. Don't let them anywhere near Aaron. This is where we hold them. Elite teams are not. Two squads can't possibly handle 4 times at the same time. You need to like. Oh, just coming in from behind. Slashed. Took him out. No way. Why are there so many times heading this way? There are barely any humans in the area, unless are they drawn by Aaron somehow? Mikasa. What happened to the plan? Armin's just standing at Aaron. What's going on with Aaron? Get out of there! This is dangerous. This time is not under Aaron's control. I tried talking to it, and it didn't react. There's no point in anybody else trying. What about the plan? It failed. We fight because we can't afford to abandon Aaron. At this rate, we'll be overrun by the Titans. We are not going to survive this. Okay. And there's like arrow from the back of the head to the nape of the neck. Length 1 meter. Width 10 centimeters. Armin, I'm getting Aaron out of here. You keep the Titans away from here. What the? You just stab him? Oh, he's locking himself in place. Aaron emerged out of the Titan's weak spot. Surely has something to do with the fundamental way they function. Whatever that is. It's gonna be okay. So long as I don't strike dead center. Oh, what? He's really gonna stab into Aaron? This is gonna hurt a lot. Armin! Boom. Just sliced through his arm. Ah! Armin! Stop it! This is crazy. Mikasa, I'm gonna do what I can. Keep going. You might be able to save a few lives. Leave Aaron to me. Now go! Aaron, can you hear me? He's like talking through it, like so the vibrations like get a hold of him. Get a hold of yourself. Get out of here, or we'll all die, or we're all gonna die. Don't you give in to some lame Titan's body? Now quick, get the heck out of this lump of flesh. Get out of here. Get out of here? Why? I feel like sleeping. Is he regenerating or? Huh, huh. You gotta avenge your mother. What happened to wiping out the Titans? You hate them, don't you? They killed your mother. Yeah, that's what fuels him. Huh? What are you talking about, Armin? I'm gonna stand right there. Aaron! Aaron! Yeah. Is that it? It's like Sasha. Yeah, it's the end of volume 3. Bad. Yeah. If anyone tried to convince Aaron to like abandon that mission, like he wouldn't.